Hey everyone, welcome to my Florida butterfly garden. It's time to just go hang out and have some chill time and see what's going on, including my new enclosure setup for raising butterflies. This little garden area right here where I have my silver buttonwoods. Well, first of all, they're doing so well since I dug them up and repotted them. But the coloring of them in here with the Mexican sunflowers and now all of the little cosmos, the yellow flowers that are blooming, it's just such a pretty fall combination and I love it. And remember my Mexican sunflower tree? Well, it's full of blooms. Look at all the orange pops of color up there too, mixed in with the changing colors of the leaves of my button bush. And then the yellow goldenrods in bloom, another beautiful fall planting combination. And then right beside me here, there are finally some baby caterpillars to look at. Actually, there's some I'm seeing right here that just hatched and are eating their eggs. Let's go see them. Look at these sweet little babies. These are Polydamas Swallowtail caterpillars on pipevine. Oh my gosh, you can see there's one coming out of its egg. Still in the process. It's just so incredible to me. These teeny tiny little babies are hopefully one day going to be butterflies. Oh, I hope all of them are. I wish I had enough pipevine to raise them all, you guys. So much, but I'm working on it and you'll see. Oh, and look at the end of this stem. Look right here. Okay, so that's where they were, but all the way down the end of the stem, there's a bunch more. I think it's so cute how they all go to the end of the stem. It's almost like they're like, well, what do we do now? They ate the leaf that was there. So they're like in a little caterpillar huddle, making their decision what to do next. These two are coming to report in what they found when they went out. And that one there says, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to go see what I can find. Oh my gosh. I love these guys. There's a Gulf fritillary on my porterweed. And the Zebra Longwing on my, what's it called? It's the Buddha belly plant. So pretty. The snow square stem, oh my goodness, still putting out blooms. Still lots of little pollinators buzzing around in there. But time has taken its toll on my narrowleaf sunflowers. There are definitely fewer of them. There's more that need trimmed back and pruned than there are blooming. It was so beautiful while it lasted, but we're coming to an end of that, and it's kind of sad, but you know, seasons change, flower blooms come and go. I just tell myself, we're heading to spring, we're heading to spring. And the Ellie's asters in here are still to come. You can see they're setting buds and getting closer to blooming. And remember the little Mexican sunflower seedlings that were coming up out in the side yard? They're getting bigger. Let's go see. Look at them all. There are so many. So I'm excited to continue to watch them grow in and hopefully bloom. Oh my gosh, they'll be fabulous. Heading up to the garden room, I want to pop over, well, just turn over and look. Some of the zinnias that I put in here are opening. Look how many there are. Oh, I love it. So pretty. And then I also want to comment on my ovate leaf plantain, which I did trim back. Oh my gosh, zoomies just went by. Are y'all not so glad zoomies are back? The colors of the, I want to say spent flowers, but they're still like the remnants of what's left behind from the blooms is like this purpley dark burgundy kind of color, but it really brings a fall feeling. And even though they're not like currently in bloom, they haven't turned brown and dried. I mean, they've still kept really, really good interest in the garden. I love it. I really enjoyed watching this ovate leaf plantain. Do I need more? No, one is good because it's big, but it has left like a long lasting and changing interest in the garden. And it's still got a few little like fresher blooms on it. So that's interesting. And there's also a few in there that look like they're going to seed. Yeah, look at that. They are. Oh, wow. That's cool. So I guess eventually all of this will turn into that. But even that's pretty. Look how bright white it is. It's not brown or... I like it. I like this plant. This was a good add to my butterfly garden. And a real quick peek here. You know how I've been throwing out pots of seeds? Well, the zinnias, let me tell you, they know what to do. The natives don't seem to know what to do. But zinnias, yes. This is supposed to be buttonbush seeds, and I think it's all weeds. But I'm going to let all those things grow. Maybe one of them will be a buttonbush. And then more zinnias. The Sclapius incarnata and giant ironweed, nothing. I'm surprised those yellow Mexican sunflowers, but we'll give them time. Zinnias, yes, they know what to do. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pots of zinnia seeds coming up. I'm probably gonna throw together some more and get out here just to get more of them in the garden because, well, I mean, who doesn't love zinnias? And the butterflies absolutely love them. Okay, let's go see some caterpillars. Here we are in my garden room, and as you can see, the lepidarium is no longer on my tall table. I have 3 smaller individual enclosures. I do have another one to put up. I just didn't have a need for it yet. The reason I did this was twofold. First, these can easily be carried out to the garden to release butterflies if there's multiple flyers in the enclosure. And second, if there were to be one species that got a disease like NPV, it would more easily be contained to the one space and then it wouldn't spread to everybody else. And I am just loving this setup. So let's go see who I have in here. So this first enclosure doesn't have any caterpillars in it currently. It just has a few Zebra Longwing chrysalides left inside because when I put this one up, I put it in upside down. So the top is supposed to be the bottom. And I have one Zebra Longwing chrysalis in there. I'm waiting for it to eclose, and then I'll flip it over and get it back in use again. That's so me, putting it upside down. And the reason it makes a difference, it really doesn't matter, but the top is darker and it's supposed to be more clear like this one, see? And it lets more natural light in. So that's why I want it flipped, so they'll feel like they're out in the natural world, even though they're in my garden room in the safety of an enclosure. And then this middle enclosure has mostly zebra longwings, but there's a few Gulf fritillaries in here. And then in this last enclosure, we have some adorable ones. Look at these guys. These are giant swallowtail caterpillars on a wild lime. And they're getting really big. And they haven't found more caterpillars. I'm like hoping they're not my last of this season. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. And then back in the background, you can see I have two big sulfur caterpillars. And then my little Atala chrysalides are in here also. So lots of adorableness going on. I love these caterpillars so much. They are the sweetest guys. And speaking of them, these are giant swallowtail caterpillars. I have a giant swallowtail in the next enclosure that eclosed. And here we are. And I don't know if I got the camera on in time, but yeah, see, they can't stick to that plastic wall. I'm probably going to swap out this enclosure too. Probably use the fourth one of the ones like that don't have the plastic. And, well, I'll do with this what I did with the other one, which you'll see after we're done here. So this is a gorgeous giant swallowtail butterfly that I raised. Look at these adorable. They're having a meeting. It's like a totem pole. They're having a meeting on the totem pole. I don't know why they're all up there together, but they're just so cute. And they're in here on my potted pipevine. You can see there's more. And then I have my chrysalides in here of other swallowtails, including Polydamas. I also have more chrysalides up here at the top. So I'm going to go and release this beautiful butterfly in my garden. And then we'll go out and see what I did with the lepidarium. Okay, the lepidarium is now out in the garden and I'm using it to house my pipevine seedlings. I remember these stackable things I got for plants. So I've got all my little potted seedlings in there. And then at the top, there's room for one big pot. And they're enclosed so nobody can lay eggs on them, but yet they're outside getting rain. And well, I water them regularly too because we haven't had rain and sunshine. Right now they're getting shade, but they get good morning sun. And the way I have them set up, I can turn them around so they can get varying opportunities with the sun. And you can see they're doing really well in there. Isn't that fabulous? I love it. So it's sitting right out here outside my garden room door on one of my little concrete block board contraptions that I have all over my garden for holding plants. And it's right across from the raised planter. And I love it there. So, oh my gosh, so fabulous. Okay, let's go walk around the garden some more and see what butterflies are about. Red trash can. Every time you see the red trash can, it's a reminder to tap the thumbs up button and show how much you like my video. So in my last video, I asked you to post a Christmas tree emoji, just one Christmas tree, as a comment if you were excited about Hallmark Christmas movies starting last Friday. And I didn't get one, not one Christmas tree emoji. How come, you guys? There's not one of you that loves Hallmark Christmas movies? That made me sad. I have been enjoying watching them for all of us, though, so no worries. See how different? Remember we used to look right there and that was just like, boom, this gorgeous display of nearly sunflowers. And now, yeah, they're coming to a close. And before long, this is going to be all greenery, but I'm going to chop it back because I don't need it to go to seed. I see lots of zebra longwings and golf fritillaries. And I'm seeing lots of skippers. There is right up there a polka dot wasp moth. And then I have some sad news to report. Well, it's my Malaysian orchid. Something awful is happening to it. And no, it doesn't need water. Look at it. It just started doing this. I'm thinking maybe about just trimming it down and seeing if it'll perk up. There's a few leaves that look kind of okay. Like those ones right there. So, see right there. So, I don't know why all of a sudden it just was like, no, I cannot live here like this anymore. I don't know what's happening. It didn't do this last year, so I've been chopping back my pentas too. Because, oh look, there's a little zebra longwing up there. Hello, just hanging out in the wild lime tree. So like what I'll do here, hang on. There we go. What I'll do is, like, there's multiple red pentas in here, so I trimmed one back. It's down here. You can see there's mostly, I don't know if we can get in there. See that? Mostly sticks. So then that one will grow back, and when it gets up and coming, then I'll whack one of the other ones back. And that way I don't cut them all down and lose all my red pentas presents at once. But it also, like, these guys they definitely need cut back. They look really good up top, but they'll just keep getting taller and taller and leggier and leggier. And if I trim them down, they'll shrub out and they'll be even more full, which means more flowers. And look, right here's that lavender, what is this called? Fire spike. It's still not blooming yet. I cannot wait for that. Oh, and look, the tractor seat. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Do you see that bloom? This is where we are. So I'm guessing it's gonna open more. I haven't seen any butterflies on it, but I also haven't been sitting out here. We were busy over the weekend and I wasn't around a lot, so it's possible they're getting some attention from butterflies. I see one or two monarchs here and there. There was just a monarch. Oh, there it is up there on the snow square stem. But I haven't been raising any, and my swamp milkweed is really, really getting scrappy looking. Like it's getting ready to go dormant. But you can see there's still a lot of things flying around. And you know, a cool thing about raising the zebra longwings is they have a tendency to be the most likely year-round butterfly because of the dark stripes on their wings. The dark absorbs all color, which of light, and with light there's also heat, like both are produced by sunlight. And so since the dark color absorbs all light, it also absorbs and holds on to more heat, and they can stay warmer. And they also live significantly longer than other butterflies because they have the ability to digest the pollen that gets caught on their proboscis. And I've shared all this before, but you know, there's a lot of new people. And so you'll hear things over and over again, and that's okay. So because they get more than sugar, like most butterflies, just having the nectar, they actually get protein. Their lifespan is considerably longer. So I'm hoping to have their full presence throughout the winter, especially if we have a mild winter. That will be fabulous. So if you're new here and you want to see how this whole garden came to be, my earlier seasons of butterfly gardening are all in the members only channel, and there's tons of videos there that you can watch at your leisure of the day-to-day of me putting this garden together and the things I used to do. Some of them are not necessarily best practice, but you know, you don't know what you don't know when you do things until you learn as you go. So that's why a lot of the older videos are members only. Anyway, also by being a channel member, you help support my channel and my efforts to spread the word of butterfly gardening and get more butterfly gardens in the world, more habitat for butterflies. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It's worth it right there for joining. You can find the information for that in my description of my videos. So I hope you enjoyed another relaxing, casual, laid back hangout in my garden just to see what's going on and the new caterpillar setup. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye, everyone. Chat with me in the comments. It's not too late to post your Christmas tree emoji.